The Xbox Series X. This has been a console that I underestimated initially, and it has really grown on me. And I've been having a lot of fun with it, but recently I've really been getting into customizing consoles. I've really been enjoying it, and I really want to tear into my PS5 and my Series X. The problem? They are both still under warranty. And also, I haven't seen any swappable shells for the Series X. Now, there are those, like, magnetic sleeves you can wrap around, one specifically for Starfield. I see a couple of aftermarket ones, but there's not nearly enough of those out there, especially what I'm kind of leaning towards. So I decided I'm going to do a final on the Xbox Series X, as well as customizing the ever-loving shit out of the controller. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the parts to customize the controller as of this recording, and so this is only part one. But I am going to be applying a very, very cool looking Gears of War final onto this, especially since there's a new Gears of War came on the way out, and I doubt seriously they're going to offer a custom Series X. Now that I say that out loud, I think they probably will do that. But yeah, so down the road I will do part 2 of this video, and I will deck out the Xbox Series X controller. Now, I did also get a final for the controller that I will probably apply, but that's not the only thing I plan on doing to this controller in terms of Gears of War aesthetics. But so yeah. So, the first thing I did was I got a final for my Series X. And I was trying to decide which one. I was heavily leaning towards a Halo-themed one, but I wasn't happy with any of the third-party Halo-themed finals out there that I was seeing. And then I came across a final for Gears of War that just kind of felt perfect, especially since Gears of War E-Day is coming up, and I do kind of want to do a Gears of War themed console. So I got this final for the Series X, and I messed it up a little bit. I will acknowledge that, as you can see with some of the close-up shots, but overall this thing is just absolutely gorgeous, especially the front and the right side. I mean, like, just how that kind of fuses in together is pretty good. I'm a little disappointed that the left and front are just kind of like the same thing, but even like the back is pretty nice. And yeah, I will acknowledge I messed up the file a little bit, but for the most part it does look pretty nice, and now I don't have to worry about putting fingerprints on the Xbox Series X console anymore, so that's cool. But there's a reason, like I said earlier, that this is part 1, and that's because of the controller. So I put on the controller final for this because I couldn't find a shell that was Gears of War related, and this is not the extent of what I'm doing with the controller. There's actually a lot more I plan on doing to make this controller very customized and Gears of War related. With the buttons, with the back plate, with the side handles, and so that's why this is only part 1, because I didn't want to throw a towel over the Series X for, you know, several months, but I still have a lot of plans for customizing this Xbox Series X controller. So stay tuned, and eventually I will do a part 2 of this, which will show you everything I've done to this controller to make it kind of a one-of-a-kind exclusive system. And the neat thing about the Xbox Series X is that the final doesn't void the warranty because I haven't opened it up, and that's nice. Plus, I haven't seen any swappable shells for the Series X yet. So anyway, but yeah, that's just a quick look at the new custom Series X that I'm working on, part 1 of 2. And hopefully one day I'll be able to get part 2 out, showing you everything I've done to the controller, because I still haven't found those parts yet, but I know what I want to do with it. And so yeah, what do you guys think about this? Do you like how this looks? Sing off in the comments down below. My name's Christopher Kyle, 11 Hour Views, and that will be all for today.